Good afternoon. As Lisa and Supervisor Babbitt have already stated, it is such a privilege to be here today, and it's my pleasure to be here on behalf of our Governor, Doug Ducey, to celebrate and commemorate the 100th anniversary of a spectacular Arizona and international treasure, Grand Canyon National Park. Whether it's your first visit here or one of many, this natural wonder never ceases to amaze. Over the past 100 years, visitors from around the globe have trekked to this canyon for an unforgettable experience of nature's grandeur. During its first year as a national park, the Grand Canyon was visited by approximately 40,000 people. Since then, attendance has grown to surpass 6 million visitors a year, and a total of over 200 million people have come to enjoy this iconic park. There is perhaps no more significant symbol associated with the state of Arizona than that of the Grand Canyon, and for good reason. We are, after all, the Grand Canyon state. At 1 mile deep, 277 miles long, and 18 miles wide, this canyon is larger than the state of Rhode Island. And from bighorn sheep to bats, to ringtails and javelinas, Grand Canyon National Park is home to hundreds of species of animals, including more than 90 species of mammals. President Teddy Roosevelt, who established this canyon as a national monument in 1908, once said, "In the Grand Canyon, Arizona has a natural wonder, which is in kind absolutely unparalleled throughout the rest of the world." He couldn't be more right. Whether you come here to hike from rim to rim, camp out under the stars, raft down the Colorado, or simply take in the scenery, this place will treat you with a once-in-a-lifetime experience you'll never forget. That's why, just like this canyon's inhabitants, those who came before us, Arizonans have long considered it one of our greatest privileges to be home to this amazing natural wonder. This 100-year anniversary is not only a time to pause and admire the Grand Canyon, or to appreciate its significant positive impact on the local economy. It is also a time for Arizona to reflect on the gift that we've been given. And that's what this canyon is. It's a gift of history, recreation, and natural wonder to people around the world. Arizona is proud to have a heritage full of local, state, and national leaders who have come together as dutiful caretakers of the Grand Canyon and its natural resources. And today, as we look forward to the next 100 years of Grand Canyon National Park, I'm confident that working together, all of us will carry on the tradition of those who came before us to preserve the canyon's magnificence for generations to come. So to everyone here in Arizona, across America and around the globe, who have yet to visit this park, I urge you, come and experience it. The Grand Canyon is waiting for you. And now I have a commendation from the governor that I will read. Whereas President Theodore Roosevelt famously said, "In the Grand Canyon, Arizona has a natural wonder, which is in kind absolutely unparalleled throughout the rest of the world." And whereas President Woodrow Wilson signed the Grand Canyon National Park Act, establishing the nation's 17th national park on February 26, 1919. And whereas Grand Canyon National Park's impressive geologic record and rugged landscapes host a high biodiversity of plant and animal communities and store a rich human history dating back thousands of years. And whereas a World Heritage Site, Grand Canyon National Park, welcomes more than 6 million domestic and international visitors to Arizona and encourages all to stay active and get outdoors. And whereas Grand Canyon National Park's influence and leadership in Arizona's tourism sector created $938 million in economic benefit and more than 9,000 jobs for local communities in northern Arizona. And whereas Grand Canyon National Park could not have accomplished any of this without the dedicated efforts of National Park Service employees and their world-class stewardship of this magnificent landscape. And whereas Grand Canyon National Park will continue to preserve a heritage that inspires, educates, and connects people from all over the world to the outdoors, and whereas, in recognition of its iconic natural beauty and economic impact to the state of Arizona, has proudly been named the Grand Canyon State. Now, therefore, I, Douglas A. Ducey, I'm not Douglas A. Ducey, Governor of the state of Arizona, do hereby celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Grand Canyon National Park. And finally, we have a plaque to commemorate the anniversary, which I will unveil